Hey, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about hair growth. Over the past year or so, I feel like my hair has grown. I feel like my hair has grown so much. So I just wanted to do this really quick video to go over 3 tips that I have for you that I feel has helped me to grow my hair this long. Back in 2018, I believe, and I have a whole playlist on it, I did a challenge. I challenged myself to growing out my hair, and I feel like even though I was, super focused on it, I was conscious of this hair growth challenge that I was in and trying to implement the tips, some of the tips that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, but trying to implement different healthy things into my life and diet to help me with hair growth. At the end of the year, honestly, I feel like my hair just grew at a normal rate. But what I was trying to do is, do things to myself and my hair to make it grow faster than how normal hair grows, if you know what I mean. I did that challenge and, my hair grew, but I don't think it grew to the extent that my hair has grown over the past year. I feel like it's just taken off. And now that I can sort of reflect back on this year, I came up with about 3 things that I would say were really the main things that has helped me to grow my hair this long. So yeah, let's get into it. The first tip is in relation to inside of our body, not necessarily our hair itself, but what we are putting into our body. And I've always said this, where in order to grow healthy, strong hair and nails, actually, what you put in your body is way more important than what you're actually putting on your hair and nails. So nourishing our bodies, nourishing our hair from the inside out is really going to be the key to giving us that long, strong, healthy hair. And I did come across this article on Google, which I will link down below, that listed, I believe, 13 things or foods that you should be eating to help with growing long, healthy hair. And when I read this article, which was just yesterday, a lot of the foods on that list are foods that I consistently eat, so I can clearly see a correlation there. So I'm gonna list them off to you now. I have them written down, and I'm not gonna go into why these foods are important. I just highly encourage you to read that article. I don't want to give it all away, but they're going to have the vitamins and minerals that our body needs or that our hair needs to grow healthy and strong, and that's why these foods are on the list. All right, so we have eggs, berries, spinach, fatty fish such as salmon, sweet potatoes, avocados, nuts and seeds, sweet peppers, oysters, beans, soybeans, and meat. So like I said, all these foods, for the most part, I eat on a consistent basis, with the exception of oysters. Obviously, I'm not going to be eating oysters every day, but I do enjoy an oyster now and again. Soybeans, I don't really eat soybeans, and that's about it. Everything else on this list, I eat on a routine basis. So if you are not incorporating these foods into your diet, you might want to think about doing that in order to grow long, healthy hair. And then the second tip that I have is in relation to our minds. So when I thought about what was a difference between 2018 and this past year, is I really wasn't focused on my hair growth. I just left my hair alone. I didn't obsess over it. I wasn't constantly thinking about it. I just left it alone. Sometimes it's best when you set an intention and just let the universe go to work for you, if you know what I mean. Universe, God, source, or whatever you believe in. I feel like sometimes we get in our own way with things that we want to achieve or accomplish, and I feel like me being super and highly focused on tracking and documenting every inch that grew was really setting me back, because there were months months where I didn't see the growth that I wanted to see, and that did kind of bring a little bit of disappointment for me. So I think when we just, you know, set that intention, right? I want to grow my hair long, and we put into action the things that we know are going to help our hair grow, and we just do it. Just do it. Just be consistent and do it. There's no need to constantly think about it. There's no need to obsess over it. Just do the thing you need to do to achieve your goal. And then my last tip is what I feel like I do or have been doing that relates to outside of my body. So if you see a theme going on, tip number 1, inside the body. Tip number 2, our mind. Now, tip number 3 is outside of our body. So one thing that I have always done and consistently do is massage my scalp. And I am a big supporter of massaging your scalp. I feel like there are so many benefits to it. First of all, you're just more mindful. It gives you time to really pause and focus on caring for yourself. It forces you to kind of disconnect from any problems or any worries you may have, and know that in that moment, that's what you're doing, is just massaging your scalp. And while you're doing it, really, you know, think about what this is, what benefits this has for you. So massaging your scalp really helps to increase the blood flow to your hair follicles, which then stimulates hair growth. And to do this, I always use an oil. And one oil that I wanted to share with you today is this oil here by Amyla Cosmetics. So I always recommend using a really good oil that has really great ingredients, and I love that Amyla Cosmetics has just that. If you look at the ingredient list, you don't see anything that's really harmful to you or the environment. It's all really a combination of really great oils, such as coconut oil, carrot oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, peppermint, biotin, just to name a few of the things that are in here. So I love this oil for massaging your scalp. So I always recommend, when you are massaging your scalp, to saturate your scalp with a really good oil, and Amyla is one that I would recommend. So the way you would apply it is, in this case, you would just add a few drops to your scalp. You can section your hair, add a few drops to your scalp, and then just massage for about 1 to 3 minutes. And doing this on a routine basis is really going to help stimulate, like I mentioned, the hair follicles and help your hair grow. Again, I really enjoyed using this oil. It has a really nice scent. It's like a sweet, almost fruity scent, but smells really good. And what I also enjoyed about this oil is it didn't feel greasy, and it felt really nice and smooth on my scalp. I also have a 20% off code that you can use on the Amyla Cosmetics website. You get 20% off of anything you purchase from the website. I will leave that code linked down below. So I highly recommend this oil, because again, it is a great tool to help you with, you know, getting that long, beautiful hair. So those were my 3 tips for growing long, healthy, curly hair. And just to recap, number 1, nourish the inside of your body with foods that will help you to grow your hair long and healthy. Number 2, don't stress about it, don't obsess over it, set the intention and just get to work on what you need to do. And number 3, massage your scalp with a good oil, such as the one from Amyla Cosmetics. And again, I will leave that code for 20% off anything on their website down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Also, leave me a comment down below if there are some tips that you have to share with us on how you grow your hair long and healthy. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave a like if you enjoyed these tips. Follow me on social media. I will leave them linked down below, but I am First Class Curls on Instagram and now TikTok, so follow me on over there. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.